Welcome, everybody. It's been a very long time, right? I know all of you are, some of you are happy that you're going to present really well till the judges kind of tell you what they have in mind for you, right? And some of you have worked so hard for this. But it's beautiful to see, I mean, over the last 3 days, to see how well you guys have grown from just the 1 month pitch clinic sessions to now, right? And I mean, we're streaming right now, so it's important to kind of let people know why we're actually here, right? One of the biggest problems that founders actually face is not knowing how to communicate what they're building, right? On one side is communication. On the other side, you want investments for your business, right? The point is that for your pitch deck especially, it's the first line of due diligence for your investors. They need to know that you know exactly what you're talking about, right? They need to know that you are delusional enough to believe in your own hubris that only you can do it. And the first place they see that is in your pitch deck, right? And without a great pitch deck, you're basically running empty, right? You don't have a way to communicate what your values are, right? Because it is the piece of document they would always ask of you, right? And I mean, our judges are like veterans. They've been in these trenches for quite a bit, and they understand what it actually takes. Meetings after meetings, no's after no's, a few yeses that gets prolonged and all those sort of things, right? But the whole point is that you're here in the presence of people who have actually done it, right? So the reason why we did Pitch Clinic was we wanted to focus on just getting your pitches sorted out, making sure that you understand how to communicate properly, right? That you know how to make your due diligence easy for investors, right? And it was a 1 month long, prolonged session. I mean, we started with 159 people, if I remember, right? And we were able to, over the 5 weeks, come down to just 10 people. This is the first batch, right? This is the very, very first batch. We intend to do a lot more of this, right? But the point is that today is a combination of all that 5 week effort. And today we want to see your pitch. We want to actually see how well you've grown, how well you can communicate to the investors, but to anybody who's watching, right? How well you can sell your product, basically. So welcome, and welcome to everybody watching on the stream. We want to, and for people on the stream, if you are watching this and you think you have a point or something to say about their businesses, please put it on the comment section, right? And they'll read it, and everybody will read it, and we'll figure out how best to help them, right? So without further ado, I would introduce the judges first, right? Then I will hand over to the host that will call up the founders for today. So I'll start with Emeka, right? Emeka is, I mean, he's veteran. Many of you know him, many of you, well, all of you know him actually. But I mean, I would probably give you the mic to kind of say some, just introduction, brief introduction, right? Then we'll do that round and we'll just go straight to the pitches. So name and company will be fine.
Thank you very much for the introduction. So, Emeka, co-founder of the Finance. It's great to be here. Looking forward to the pitches, and let's start.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Tochi, I'm founder of the Patch, and looking forward to see what will be present. Great opportunity today.
Great. Okay. Yeah, yes. Okay.
My name is Chamaka, founder of Streaming. Happy to be here.
GM everyone, my name is Donato Springs, founder of Pexel Protocol. Nice.
GM everyone, my name is Daniel. I'm a co-founder at Nectar Finance. Excited to be here, excited to hear what everybody's doing. Thank you.
So I mean, thanks for the introduction. So now, Hadiza, you have to come up and call out the people that are presenting today, right? So like I said earlier, please, everybody listen, on the stream, comment, say what you really feel about the business. If it's going to work, if it's not going to work, just tell us what you truly feel, and if you think it's been communicated properly, right? So, Hadiza, you have the floor.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kosuke Hadiza. So, while we're here, we are breaking it down. We have got an exciting lineup of founders who will pitch their products to us today. And here is how it is going to go. So each founder basically has 3 minutes to pitch, and then we get feedback and insights from the judges. And so first off, we're going to bring up the founder of Sarah. Please let's give a round of applause.
Jam, everybody. My name is Chris, and I'm pitching Sarah. Okay. Jam, everyone. My name is Chris, and I'm pitching Sarah. So you settle your intra-African trades instantly. Over the past 6 years, I've been working with Onion Tabs, a digital agency. We have built digital and financial products across Africa for both individuals and businesses. One notable mention is Etigram, a payment gateway currently serving over 2,000 businesses collect payments online. And our market consensus is the fact that intra-Africa SME trade is big but fragmented because SMEs uses bank and rely on other manual methods as P2P and hourless. And this caused the issue of trades take days to settle, right? And it also serves high cost because banks and manual methods charge close to 3 to 10%. And because of those issues as well, right, it causes security and slow trades for SMEs, right? So stablecoins is currently on the rise. In Africa, Nigeria is ranked number 2 globally. And this leads us to solve this problem. Stablecoin settlement for SMEs. We provide checkouts, widgets, and API and SDK connections for these SMEs to collect and settle payments instantly. So in terms of the market opportunity, intra-Africa trade is currently growing, right? And is around $200 billion globally, right? And 60% of this is contributed by SMEs. 60% of it is contributed by SMEs. And according to World Bank, 6.7% is already flowing through stablecoins. And definitely that is going to grow over the coming years. Our business model is currently transaction fees. So we take about 1.5% to 2% on each settlement. I'll go to market strategy. We're partnering with digital agencies and marketing agencies, also leveraging on our fintech and SMEs network, and also through content and workshop, also direct sales as well. So we've already built and shipped. We launched our beta, and we have over 20 businesses currently. And we have processed over $5,000 in transaction volume. This is our roadmap. We've been able to get our SME checkout ready, the API for integrations, and we're currently on stablecoins integration. I think that's currently almost done. So this is our team. This is me. I've been building financial and digital solutions for over 6 years. This is Nimel. Nimel is a co-founder. He's also a co-founder at Onion Tabs. And together we've been, he's a lead designer and a great strategist. Then Kamal is our product lead. I'll share my demo right now. So this is how our checkout is. Yeah, so, okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, does anyone in the audience have a question for Sarah? Okay, so let's listen to the judges. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, let's start with Daniel. Daniel, what do you have to say?
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Dan.
Okay, good pitch, by the way. I mean, you've improved from what you used to pitch before, so definitely like good pitch. But what I wanted to know, I would have loved to hear more about why you have entered. I mean, we have a lot of solutions really providing this stuff you spoke about now. And if you are saying that stable coins are cheaper and faster, then taking 2% of fees, don't you think more of the same product? Because well, two solutions. Do you think they take up 2%? Right now, if you're taking 2%, what should people use it? So you said that stable coins are cheaper and they're faster, right? So why should you take 2%? Don't you think it's more about like chasing out like your customers? Like why should they use the other people that are taking cheaper and come and use you because they're faster? So that's my question.
Okay, so basically the standard checkout is around 1.5%. So that's the standard. The other percentages will come in through our advanced tools that we're going to give out to SMEs.
Okay, your advanced tools.
Yes.
That's my question, but okay.
Okay, next, let's hear from Milako.
So, still on the issue of the fees. So, if you're charging the fees, which is 1.5%, do you have the resources to also tackle your competitors that are also charging the same amount? Do you have the resources, the capacity to also meet up to that standard? Because if they have probably they have the network, they have the infra, they have the resources to sideline the market. You are also coming without the same fee. So just like you mentioned, there's no disparity between the both. Do you have a counter how you're going to go about it? Does it reflect in your go-to-market strategy or anything? Does it make sense?
Yes, it kind of makes sense.
Okay, can you ask me a question? Okay.
Okay. So at the start, right? It definitely was starting with this. So this is not really the end, right? Our focus definitely will be to offer more service, to provide more solution around this for SMEs to leverage on. So this is just kind of just bring us to the market because it's the starting point for solutions and there are definitely plenty more problems in the market.
Sorry, please can you go to your business model chart or your roadmap? So I see that in stage 3, you're seeing stable integration. I thought the whole idea of what Sarah is building is like stable coins at the core of what you're doing. How long are you integrated stable coins? I feel like I should have been in stage 1, shouldn't it?
Yeah, so this stage 1 definitely we start at our stage 1 we're starting with the fiat. We need to really start with being able to collect in terms of fiat for these SMEs. And the next phase is the stable coins. We've actually gotten that. We've actually integrated. We're at the state.
No, the question I'm asking is if you're because everything you've said so far, like all I understood is that all I understood was that okay, you know what, we're building this around we're building around stable conjugation. I measured stable point like 3 times in your page. I don't know, maybe page range. So if the core of your product is stable point, I think it's possible your schools are integrated already. Do you get what I mean? Like you should actually do that soon.
Okay,
Because-
no, it's actually already live. Okay, it's
what is your roadmap?
yeah.
And
I think
it's not it.
I think
It's not
the designer is
it's not
supposed.
integrated.
No,
I measured it like 3 times and it's not there.
it has been integrated.
Okay, so
The
let's hear from
design.
Emeka.
Hello.
Hi.
So great page. So I have more like feedback. I don't have any question because of time. So you can make your delivery smoother. Right?
Okay.
That's one. Then there's a question Danny asked you with respect to your business model. You mentioned you have advanced tools that are coming up.
Yes.
That should have been your page. There's also should have been. Then your go-to-market strategy needs more.
That part is kind of like on the roadmap, right? This stage 5, like escrow and SME financing.
It should be showing up in your business model.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I mean,
Okay.
right? I don't need to see your business model to your roadmap.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
Then again, your team. I think I mentioned this in the past.
Yeah.
Visuals is very important. So your team pictures need to tally. I asked you the last time, was that a kid or not? I'm surprised you repeated it, so you need to change all of that. So
All right.
that's all.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Just want to drop two things. Yeah. First, I think you spent so much time talking about folks you work for. Yeah. You're not this your personal picture. Why you mentioned that you shouldn't be trying to sell them to give yourself credit. You should be stating what they do straight up, like a few seconds, rather than trying to explain, like try to give them too much credibility. Just protect yourself. Just state what you're doing. Number of transactions, number of customers, number one. If you like it, you can research it. So it's too much into it.
Okay.
And then secondly, you should understand what's your advantage, the personal advantage, the advantage of potential customers.
Yeah.
You're saying it's going to be cheap. You're using price as an advantage. You're charging the same rates as every other person.
Okay. No. The benchmark. Okay. It's not written there. Normally, banks and awalas. Okay. Okay.
So if you're charging the same rate or similar rates, it's already an advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but if you're doing it and you're executing, let's say if a transaction costs every other person 15 naira, but because you're using stable coin, it's costing you 10 naira, it's an advantage for you until your users enjoy that similar advantage, so you can say, okay, cheaper rate or whatever, it's now
Okay.
part of the product. You get?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please, I would like to approach the judges for you giving feedback so that everyone can get what you're saying. Thank you. Okay. Our next speaker is going to be founder of Ofibo. Please join together.
Hello everyone, I'm Manny and we're Ofibox. Hi everyone, we're Ofibox where we create fun gameplay experiences faster. So the problem is it takes too long to create a game. It takes like 3 to 7 years to create a AAA game and 3 to 9 months to create a casual game. And that already knocks off most developers. I personally spend like 20 hours a week gaming and I've been gaming for over 15 years now. And I failed when I tried to create a game. That's when I realized there was a problem. So at Ofibox, we understand that normal game engines are just your assets and environments, but then we took a deeper look and we said that actual gameplay is more important than just your assets or environments. So now, how do you make a good game? How do you fix the broken game engine market? We have to fix this cycle with our AI asset environment, our marketplace where you can buy and sell your assets, and the tournaments section where you can do online PvP. Next slide. So our customers are game developers that want to make games quicker because at Ofibox you can reduce development time by 10x. Game enthusiasts that are not developers and need to build games, and educators that want to gamify academia. And the market is pretty large, with 3.45 billion being spent in the game engine market and about 14 billion in the board game market. So our competitors are Unreal, Unity, and Steam, but our advantages lie in a simple interface, a simple ChatGPT-like interface, no-code development tools. Next. So our go-to-market strategy will be simple. We'll have a campaign where creators create their games with user-generated content and walk us through their storylines. Next slide. Our model is simple. We just charge fees off our marketplace, tournament fees, and creation fees. In our roadmap, what we're going to build next are our world models and then our no-code gaming environment. We're a team of 2, my CTO and myself. So the demo, TV is not on. Just unplug it and plug it again. Just
Okay,
I have a fucking demo.
moderator.
I think I'm not really a game person, but anytime I hear you pitch, it's like I understand everything you're saying. So kudos to the pitch, kudos to what you're doing at Coffee Box. It makes it easy for people to be like interactive game. So I think basically that's my feedback.
Okay, let's hear from
Okay. Is it on? Can you guys hear me? Okay. I like what you presented. I wish we could see a video. I actually paused my timer, waiting we could see the video. But with what you have, I just want to use the products. That's just what I want.
Please, can you? Okay. So basically, our AI asset generator makes it easy for you. Makes it easy for you to create your assets. So normally, it takes time for you to develop your 3D model and animate it to complete the video. So our Ophi box, all you need to do is pass your text prompt. Then you already get animations for your game: fighting, running, jumping animations. And our Ophi box will offer you about 600 different animations for your game. You can also pass an image that you can use to generate your 3D model and animate it. Then for our first product is going to be an emergent checkout board environment, so which simply means that the tiles itself, please pause, which simply means that the tiles itself are emergent, as in they have their own states, so it can change. Then the assets itself also have inherent states that can change. So when an action is triggered, the board can emerge and have animations, then the asset itself can also have animations. Thank you.
All right. I mean, like, I am also a gamer and would have loved to get my hands sticky on designing sometime in the past. So what I'm seeing here is super brilliant, and it will enable a lot of youngsters, a lot of people, a lot of enthusiasts who are looking to get their hands dirty and get some kind of games out there, to play with something. And I can see you have some like AI inputs in it.
Yes.
So this is really great, and yeah, great presentation as always. Thanks.
Thank you.
I need to ask, is Roblox among your competitors?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
now makes
yeah.
sense.
Okay, put your hands together for Ophi Box. Up next, we'll be taking the founder of Chapter.
Fucking good.
Founder of Chapter. Sorry.
Just chill.
Why didn't you wear shirts?
Okay, so what's the wait for the founder of Chapter? I feel like so far the founders are doing and the judges as well are came out there. So these judges just time, let's be mindful of time. It's Chapter right now. And also please speak up so that everyone can hear what you're saying.
Okay, good.
Okay, so please let's give it up for the founder of Chapter. Please stand with us.
Hi everyone, I'm Chidera. I'm here building Chapter, an agentic checkout for merchants. So over the years, commerce has changed because literally how merchants and customers can trade trillions of dollars of goods every year. But social commerce is stuck, and that's what we're trying to fix. Next slide. So the market consensus is that it's okay to have all of these users, use all of these different apps to be able to, message, transact, and actually transfer value. But our team, and having helped businesses scale over 5+ monthly MOM over 10 plus years. We don't agree with this notion. Next slide. So now imagine this scenario. You imagine you have stores and you have a lot of products and you list your products and you have users, ask you and you have to like send screenshots and all of that flow. So, but with Chatter, we are kind of building all of this in one place and pretty much enabling these merchants to create loyalty programs to reward their users for the long term. And we also have the ability to give them use on their idle balances. Next slide. So the global social commerce industry is actually very large. It's worth about $728 billion. And our serviceable obtainable market is $800 million, which consists of future-ready merchants, the untapped customers, and existing customers from competitors which are trying to get to switch to use our solution. Next slide. So this is a table showing our competitors, and one of the unique advantages we have over them is we have an integrated AI solution that pretty much enables merchants to make use of all of the data based on transactions and pretty much be able to retain and target and pretty much get their users to return customers. Next slide. So far, we've done over $5+ worth of transactions, and we are doing this while keeping a low monthly burn rate. Our go-to-market strategy is their on-the-ground outreach and committed acquisitions. So we make money by charging 1 to 2% on every transaction, and we also have a subscription model where merchants pay to access advanced tools. Next slide. So currently in our roadmap, we are currently building out advanced financial features, and we are looking to scale up to expand the ecosystem. Next slide. This is our team. We are very experienced in engineering and product, and we've worked with businesses that have scaled to over 1 million plus customers. Thank you. Yeah, the demo. It's a low feature. It's a CP link now. It's not here. Yeah, so.
Okay, please put your hands together for fun now. Let's hear what our judges have to say. I mean, I love your pitch deck. It's really nice. I think that I don't really have a question or feedback. I think you've done like an amazing job with your pitch deck and your. Did I see your customer base?
Yeah,
Your customer.
Here.
What is it connected to? These walls are connected to this thing.
So we have our customers.
Yeah, I think you should have customers.
Yeah, customer. No, it's not even here. It's the next slide. These are the customers. Please stop.
Okay, let's hear from them.
Okay, thank you. Just like Chamaka said, your picture was good. It's just that when you mention your
So that's why I said that you should know.
competitors, can you go to that slide? From the last time we spoke, I thought like your advantage was that people could take your SDK and push it like other social applications, other social applications. But from what I'm seeing here, it seems as if you are competing directly with these other social applications. So are you saying that Chatter Wallet is also like a social application?
Yeah, it has social features.
Is it like so the application itself has social feature where people can chat?
Yeah, there's messaging on the app.
Okay, so now like you are sort of telling us that you are building WhatsApp that has like trading feature inside of it.
Yeah, so it's not exactly WhatsApp. It's pretty much just focusing on social commerce, and we can integrate into these other applications.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Chatter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chatter. Next, we'll be taking the founder of Dina.
We're going to stage, no mind. From bench. They walk out stage, no mind.
I know all that.
You're locked in.
We should go.
You're good.
Okay. All right. Hi, everyone.
I'm Goddess, and we are building Vina.live, which lets you grow customer conversion with live reaction videos. Next. Now, the general misconception is that ads and influencers are what drive customer conversion. But having championed the 4X community growth as the community host for Super Team NG, I have actually discovered that active community is what drives higher customer conversion. And what's the way to achieve this? Through video bounties. But the problem becomes, how do we create these tools that will help brands achieve this virality from day one and customer conversion? And next slide, please. We decided, because the existing creator tools are not built for community, they are built for influencers, they are built for individual creators. And so we decided to build an all-in-one Vina studio where brands can come and list their bounties and creators can hop on it. Next slide. Now, which brands are we looking for? We're looking for sports franchises, we're looking at crypto companies and game companies. Our market is the advertising market and the emerging UGC clipping market. Next slide. So our advantage over our competitors like CapCut, Warp, and Clipstake is the cost of virality on our platform is way lower. We are also community driven. We are not influencer dependent, and we have the added advantage of spontaneity. All right. So how do we intend to go to market? We are going with marketing campaigns, including the Remix and Share campaign, which will go live very soon, and of course the bounties that we'll have on our platform. Next. Our business model is going to be through listing fees and creator credits. As you can see, we already have a 5% listing fee for brands when they want to charge for their bounties. Our roadmap, next. Roadmap is the bounty feed is currently live. Also, the video timeline, the video agent is going to be will be live very soon. And then we have up to Q4 and Q1 of 2026. Now, the team is made up of myself and Anthony, who is our CTO, and now for our demo. Next. Please, can you play? Okay. Ima is going to be the weapon fashioned against me, but thank you.
Okay, that was amazing, Vina. So let's hear from Vina first. Okay, right. Down next.
Okay. Thank you for this speech. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I mean, the last time we pitched, I told you that I didn't understand what you were doing, right? But right now, I think I sort of have an idea about what you are building. Yeah. So my question would be this: the other existing like platforms like CapCut or all these other ones, do they charge because one of the brands come and pay they could just pay an influencer can go sort out their own people, pay their own fees and get them what they want. Why not percent? And how are you going to attract like people that are going to come on this platform, come and take charge of these bounties? Because it's one thing to have bounties on our platform, another thing to have people that are very, very good that will actually.
Okay, so that's exactly what we're talking about. We are trying to go away from the influencer dependence method. You don't have to go and pay influencers for virality and all of that. Most times they don't even give you what you want. Instead, build an active community. That's what we are trying to drive. Because at the top funnel, what every brand needs is the customer conversion, people to actually use their product. Influencers can just come, oh, because you paid us, we are going to advertise this for you. But now, when you have that, get your customers that. Okay.
What you talking about is bounties. We're listing CapCut as a competitor. Now I know why CapCut is your competitor, but you did not mention it, and I know because you told me about your studio. But for everything you said, CapCut is not your excluding the studio part. The bounties, CapCut is not your competitor.
CapCut has maybe just edit it on CapCut, but you don't have a way to distribute it to maybe the community to, yes, basically that is it. It's more influencer driven, it's more individual creator driven instead of community driven. It doesn't have the timeline, it doesn't have a feed, it doesn't have where you can come and create while you're still on the app. You still don't get it?
No, I get what you're saying, but I do not think about your business. Like, excluding your studio part, I don't think there's any other part of your business that could.
Including studio. Okay, that's okay.
Thank you.
Not a question, yeah. I just want to encourage you to work on the UGC part. I think UGC part has well and choosing influencers, having the opportunity to post
as well, studio where it's basically driving the UGC, including AI parts, the AI UGC market as well. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, guys, please put your hands together for the idea.
Thank you.
Okay, that was a great one. Up next, we'll be taking founder
Is it in? All right.
Okay,
Okay, GM everyone. I hope we're having an amazing day. Awesome. I'm Uncle Phil. You can call me Philippe. I'm the founder of XDGen, a demo trading tool for degenerates or crypto trading platform. So I have been in the space of trading for over 3 years, and I'm also a developer. While starting, to trade crypto, I lost over $1,500, right? And as a developer and someone suffering from this, it came into me that why not have something similar to Forex demo, but in the crypto space where everyone can learn how to trade DGen before going live into the market. And so XDGen was born. Next slide. The problem here is that we lose a lot of funds when we are trading. We have low skills when we are trading. We don't know how to use strategies and so many other things we pass through whenever we are trading crypto or DGen. Next slide. And the solution here is XDGen, a demo trading tool similar to Forex demo, but for crypto traders where you come in, learn how to trade DGen. It's fast. You don't have to use any sort of money because it's free. Right? We use real-time data to teach you how to trade DGen. Next slide. Now, we also have a concept called XDGen Pro, where we connect investors and crypto traders, right? Investors come in, give you funds, traders come in, buy the accounts and trade. It's just like Forex fame, Forex trading, prop fame trading, but in crypto. Next slide. Now, our target market consists of new traders. We have new traders in the market. We have crypto traders who are experienced people and investors, people looking to make 2x of their capital. Next slide. Our competitors are quite simple, and what makes us stand out from them is the pricing. We are very low, right? And also, it's free, right? You don't have to come in with $500 to learn how to trade. Everything is free. It's virtual with real-time data. Next slide. Right, our go-to-market strategy is partnering with DGen academies, people that teach these people how to trade DGen. We partner with them, giving them access to XDGen to use it to train their students. We also have a gamified program where you get to, trade on XDGen and climb the leaderboard, and also a social media campaign. Next slide. Yeah, business model will be charging a monthly fee of 0.02 SOL. But for the first 6 months of the launch of XDGen, it's 0.01. And also, DGen Academies too, partnering with DGen Academies, we generate revenues too. Next slide. At the launch, we're looking towards launching the MVP anytime soon, mid of, I think this is September, yeah. We also looking towards 500 active users on XDGen after the launch. And also going up to 2026, we are looking towards 1,000 active users and also launching XDGen Pro for investors too. Thank you very much. You can check if you are joining us on live.
Okay, hello, Uncle Phil.
Yeah, GM, thank you.
Nice intro, but it took too much time to just introduce yourself. Yeah, I like the confidence, yeah. But I want to ask, have you got people using your product already?
Yes, we did a beta launch early this year, so we got users.
And how is the feedback like?
It was quite impressive. They are looking towards, because we told them that it's going to be for a limited time, the beta launch. So they're still anticipating the main launch of the products.
Okay,
the feedback was quite impressive.
Yeah, that's why I want to hear. We've been building for a while. I didn't know you launched already.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, great pitch as always. I think my question would be, will users be able to at some point trade actual, or is this just always going to be a demo trading?
Yes, that's where XDGen Pro comes in, right? So we're going to be partnering with ecosystem like Jupiter, where we connect them to use this platform to trade while we are tracking their stuff with our wallets. So we'll be embedding a sort of wallet on XDGen Pro, right? You can't get access to, let's say, seed phrase private key so that you don't run away with people's funds, you know, the investors. So that's where the real-time trading comes in. But for now, it's just demo. I don't know if you get me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you, XDGen. So sometime during your pitch, I heard you say your product was free, and then when you went to your
Low fee.
Low fee.
Yes.
No, you said not free.
Not free, low fee. I need to make money. So oh, okay, okay.
Okay, thank you very much, XDGen. Please put your hands together. All right. Our next founder is the founder of Medula. Please put your hands together for the founder of Medula. Okay, please put your hands together once again.
Hi guys, I'm Simeon Keme and this is Medula. We turn your menus into profitable loyalty programs. Next slide. It is said that great menus equals profits, but after building menu pay for 1+ years, which tried to increase profitability in the hospitality business by decreasing employee theft, we found out that menus that double as loyalty programs equals menus that double as loyalty programs are more profitable than just solving for employee theft only. Now the question is, how do we attach loyalty programs to menus conveniently? Our solution is the menu creation that allows individuals our customers are restaurants, hotels, lounges, and events. And the market is therefore at the global KDS market, the hospitality loyalty as a service market, and the global hospitality loyalty program market. Our competitors are MenuGo, Owner.com, Fingerdine, and Touch Bistro. Our advantage is that we have a unified experience and we're easy to set up. Our go-to-market strategy, how we plan on gaining traction, is through customer incentive. We have the QR code installation and referral program. Our business model is listing fees and fee split on pro features. And our roadmap is Q3, we have the menu feed, the menu creation, the loyalty dashboard, which is already live. And we have Q4 promoted listing and gifting features. And we have Q1 2026 AI recommendation. Thank you. Now to demo. Oh, sorry, our team consists of myself, as the founder and business manager, and we have our John Paul Okeke as our software engineer. Now to them. There is not a demo. Anyway, when you go to menula.com, once you have the app, we have a feature where you go to the camera. You as an individual or owner of a restaurant, you can take videos of the food wherever you are, and then you get to put the name of the restaurant, how much you got the food, how long it took for you to get the food. It's like a food influencing app. So customers and owners can do that for themselves, and then you get to know what's happening in a particular restaurant, which food is best at this place, and the rest. Thank you very much.
Guys, you can't do better. Okay, let's hear our judges.
Hi, thank you for the pitch. Good pitch, by the way. I just have a little question because you were doing well, obviously, until you started talking about your and how people can get to food. So it seems today is widely different from what you teach, right? Because what you teach was that you are helping people to create like profitable menus. So in my head, I thought like, okay, what you're doing like restaurants can on board, and then when people come to the store, they can use it to pick up food or other food. But then you started talking about people being able to like upload pictures, take pictures of food they eat, upload it and talk about how much they need. It's a total different thing, giving a standard for food. So can you sort of explain like the dynamics?
When the food is uploaded, it's also the menus. When you go for the owners, once you get to the place where you see the feed shows you the place that the food is from. When you go there and you order from Menula, their menu is attached. There's a loyalty point attached to it. When you post on the display, there's a loyalty point attached to it too. So when you go to the restaurants that you find on the feed, you have loyalty points too.
Okay, so we have a question from the audience.
I'm so sorry. So I mean, I'm really curious because we're also a restaurant, but I'm still a bit confused as to how the loyalty works. Is it for the restaurant? So essentially, I'm keeping track of what my customer buys and what we're able to give out, what they receive.
Exactly.
But how does the Instagram part of it work? You can't take a picture and you're able to see what the best restaurant is. So it's like messaging.
Okay, it makes the like the usual menus you find in restaurants are like PDFs and all. So this is where we made it interactive. So when you have Menula on your table, you have your dishes up there, videos of what your food looks like, so you know what you're ordering and stuff like that. Yeah. So
it's for the restaurant.
Yes, for the restaurant. Yes.
I see all the restaurants on this road on the app.
You can see several restaurants, but you have your own unique QR code to Menula. We have an all and Menula X living room, for instance, and we have Menula X other places. There's a feed for every other restaurant, and there's a feed for just living room.
Okay, so how does the back end work? How are we registering customers?
You're not registering customers.
Okay, so the loyalty is just for like the day. It's not like a continuous.
It's a continuous thing. We're going to use their phone. Once you scan it, you use their phone to get.
Okay. So I mean, just feedback. But a business like ours, we're looking to build loyalty continuously, right? So I know that customer Waka has come 6 times in the last 1 month. He's bought this and. This is what we're giving him in return. I thought that's what you were thinking.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm just not communicating properly. I'm just not communicating properly. Sorry.
Sorry. To make your explanation easier, I think you should make reference to those maps for Google Maps. There's menu and now there's Menula. So you're building an immersive, interactive PDF that you say is maps with just sheets.
Yes.
You have menus that want to be interactive and immersive.
Exactly.
If you draw that kind of
conclusion, you better. Thank you very much.
Find me something on this.
Definitely. All right. Thank you.
Is that all?
Yeah, very interesting product. I mean, it's super innovative considering I don't think there's anything like this in the market. There are some similarities, but it's almost like you're optimizing what's available.
Yes.
But like I said, you have to be more clarity and communicate and sometimes also simplify. From the perspective of I as a user coming to the living room, what it does for me,
Yeah.
and from the
What it does
perspective
for
of the
them.
living room, what it does for them. That way, you break it up, because the way you pitch is almost like you lump everything together. So I'm trying to
Understand.
dissect it, right? So
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Up next, we'll be taking the founder of Bloom. Please put your hands together for the founder of Bloom.
Can you scroll up a bit? Scroll up a bit. Scroll up a bit. Hello everyone, my name is Alfred Collins and I'm building rooms where we're elevating Afrobeat artist-fan connections with one-on-one experiences. And everybody here loves Afrobeat. It's the biggest export from sub-Saharan Africa. And what we've noticed is that as artists grow, the distance between them and the people that support them from the start, whether it's Wizkid or Lamide, that distance continues to expand. But what we're doing at Rooms is to allow fans to not just connect, but to even own moments from artists. And this experience comes from around 6+ years, building digital communities for some of the world's most influential organizations, from the World Economic Forum to Osmosis Ascent Innovation Lab. Next slide, please. And despite follows and likes, this is one of the core problems for us, is that despite follows and likes, real artist-fan connection continues to be scarce. We're unlocking exclusive one-on-one unforgettable video calls, unlocked via raffles and auctions. Artists, on the other hand, also have very, very few monetization options beyond streams and merch. What we do is that we increase their revenue streams. They can monetize the time slots available on Rooms. Next slide, please. For our customer market, the total addressable market for global music events is around $250 billion. Now, here's the shocking start, is that just a fraction of that flows to the Afrobeat space, around 6 to 7%, $7.5 billion. That shows us that that market is fragmented. We can unlock a new value chain by targeting just 1 million superfans in 3 years. Rooms can become a revenue generating company of around $50 million with just 1 million fans. Next slide, please. For a competitive advantage, you can compare also IG Live. Artists get to interact with fans, or Sesh, which is good for Latino artists. But what makes Rooms different is the sense that we unlock those one-on-one experience. It's our strong user. Go to artists, heroes like beatmakers, artists. We'll also work with influencer marketers, label collaborations. And so far, we've had over 100 users, most of them students from the University of Lagos, who just went around talking in person and they were just wowed by it. We've also been a part of Lovable Incubator in the US. Energize Music is our first partner. Our video call is also live on Rooms, thanks to Streamlink. Business model is largely fees from raffles and auctions. Next slide, please. For roadmap, phase 1 and phase 2 on your screen is already knocked off. Phase 3 community is in place already. While the mobile app should coming up in Q1 of 2026. Next slide. And that's my team, over 15 years experience building across finance, digital communities, and the creative industry. I'll go to the demo now. Please take a look. So what you're seeing on your screen is the landing page. That wow effect there. The colors are reminiscent of the happy feelings that Afrobeat gives. And then you can see the chance to enter a raffle with an artist. This is my last one. It's just the demo play. Thank you. You can pay with card or crypto, anyone. Leave it to play. Leave it to play.
So, but for the first 1 2 minutes of your pitch, you're very relaxed, you're wasting time, and then you now spend the go, that's when you're trying to help everything together. You should actually fix yourself.
Yeah.
You should actually pace yourself. I think that you spend a lot of time like explaining a lot of like the writings, and I think that when you're trying to pitch, obviously you're not going to read, you're not reading, but it's important that you don't spend a lot of time telling stories and then your time is just going because the first 2 minutes you're just very relaxed, you're still like by the time you're in 2 minutes, like 2 minutes ago, you're still like maybe slide 5 or 6 or 4. I was looking at it and then you spent the next 1 minute trying to. So but anyway, I know what you're building, majorly because of the video integration. I actually think it's a nice idea, but I also like your pitch, but like I said, pitch yourself.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, I think we're done with rooms. Next founder is the founder of Ohana. Okay, so when you come up, I actually think this is a really great video. And look, like doing it before to get accurate like Ohana now. Please put your hands together.
Yeah, I am everyone. I'm Monarch. I'm building the Ohana that helps you generate better leads from your event sponsorships. The market consensus is that event tools currently focuses on ticketing and only attendees, right? We see Eventbrite, right? And we see Splash, we see Cvent, right? We know that a lot of cash flows through event management tools, right? As the event lead for Super Team Nigeria, I've hosted 165 events, right? With a major event or called Startup Village Nigeria. We are also present in 30 of 36 states in Nigeria, which over all these events, we've had 8,500 guests, and we've spent $300,000. Yeah, so the problem is that sponsor and vendor management is scattered and inefficient. And our solution is create an all-in-one event sponsor and vendor dashboard. Next slide, please. Yeah, the total addressable market for events management tools is $15 billion, and we are targeting 1.5% of the total addressable market, which is $235 million. Next slide, please. Yeah, our competitive advantage is simple. We have an all-in-one workflow that helps sponsors, proposals to fulfillment to ROI, right? Next slide. Yeah, go-to-market traction. Like I said, I've hosted a lot of events, right? I'm going to leverage on existing relationship with vendors and some of the sponsors we've had. We've also partnered with Vexio, a loyalty infrastructure, XDK, and Rooms, which you've heard. Next slide, please. Yeah, our business model is sponsor payment processing fees, as well as vendor booking and management fees. Next slide. Yeah, right now we're building the dashboards, and in Q3 2026, we hope to have done partner integrations. Next slide. Yeah, so this is the team. We have a combined experience of 15 to 20 years of building products. Demo, please. Actually. So what this is explaining is explaining both the host side of things and the sponsor side of things. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, please put your hands
Let's say mistake. Same thing. I've forgotten the same thing. You're spending too much time on experience. You get giving us too much information on Super Team. You get spend too much time there. Like I said, once you just tell us the post events, because it says no, don't let us live in 13 states, 15 states. A lot of events is enough to get.
Yeah.
And I have to give you credit for the whole pivoting thing. You did it like it's you've been doing this for like 3-4 months ago. But then I almost slept off during your demo. The demo does not have sound.
It does, yes. It's a technical difficulties with that sound.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So, well done on that. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, great presentation. So thank you for addressing that section. I was going to speak on that as well. What also stood out for me was in your, can you go to the market size slide?
Number four.
So you intend to capture 1.5, which falls into which?
So this 1.5% of the 15 billion. So the 15 billion.
Yeah, I just want to know which category that
Oh,
falls
okay.
into.
Yeah.
So it's very important that if you do not communicate that 1.5, it's not always you have audio.
Audio.
Right? Yeah,
Okay.
put it there. It has to be captured. Whoever looking at the pitch, because assuming you are not there to explain this pitch deck and I say it,
yeah,
I'm not understanding what's going on. Now it's also important to try to also communicate what's the timeline you're looking at to capture that. And again, 1.5 is massive, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy massive. 1.5 is massive. So you need to communicate what the timeline you're looking at. And the timeline again has to be very realistic, because if it's not realistic, I will basically call it bluffs.
Yeah.
Right? So that's just my observation. But aside that presentation.
Yeah, thank you.
Next, we have light events. I think I will see what next they have for their users, and we are ready for PPT links. Please join together.
Okay, GM, my name is Imo, and I'm going to be telling you about PPT links, where you can teach online faster, easier, and with less data. For the past 5 years, I've been a product manager and I've been teaching for 3. And I deeply understand the pains that the market feels when trying to learn online. You see, the market is very large. About 70% of Nigerians are under the age of 40. But we are highly underserved. We have a knowledge economic index of just 2.04. Apart from that, the reason that it's so underserved is that most online tools do not work perfectly in our network environment. They require fast, consistent and stable, and sometimes expensive internet. Now, to solve this problem, we've broken it down into 2. Firstly, we created tools to help tutors create and sell courses easily and very quickly. And secondly, we created tools to help students access live classes no matter the network environment. PPT Links uses about 10 times less data than Zoom. Currently, we have about 500 monthly active users. We've generated over 1.5 million naira from 4 enterprise clients. Now, the market is large, like I said. 80 million Nigerians are within the age of 18 to 40. Out of these 80 million, we are sure that 40 million can afford to purchase online courses. But we're looking to only capture about 1.28 million within the next 5 years. PPT Links is a combination of Seller, where you can create and sell a course, and Zoom, where you can have your live classes. Currently, we take 10% commission from each course sale directly on the platform. However, for tutors and organizations that want their students to access their course without going through a paywall, we have a standard monthly fee that we charge. Next slide. Primarily, we target individual tutors like me and you who just want to share our knowledge online. Secondarily, we target organizations like Super Team who teach the African market, or rather the Nigerian market. And we're beginning to realize that a lot of higher institutions are beginning to go online for their master's and PhD programs, and we're hoping to capture that market in the nearest future. Tech says that the Nigerian edtech market is very large, about $3.6 billion dollars. And Seller says that the average cost in Nigeria is 6,000 naira. With these figures, we're going to be making about 786 million naira using our sum, and we are sure that we're going to be making a 25% profit margin on average. This is me, I am the product manager.
Spoke about tertiary university and why omit primary, secondary, why want to to tertiary?
Correct, but based on our culture in Nigeria, which may not be general, but it's quite popular that their children in primary and secondary school have access to smartphones, at least not unsupervised. So it's not be very reasonable to go after that market. However, we already know that tertiary institutions are already moving in that direction. So we're just trying to connect and move with the flow.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the pitch. I was glad to see that you took out like a lot of collection from the last pitch that you made. But then he asked the question, and you said a whole lot of things, but you didn't actually answer the question. And you started looking at what triggers, right? And then now I know you might understand like what you're talking about, but it's only natural that if someone asks you, how are you reducing the data consumption? And you go ahead and tell me that explain some things, but it doesn't tell me how you're doing it. He's just asking about the technical aspect of it. And you said that, people say you could detect when a network is unstable. How are you doing that? And if there's some proprietary tech that you built, it's okay to mention it. I mean, it's actually very good to mention it. And also, I've just seen that you guys don't really so accumulating like doing videos like that's very good. But when you mentioned that you are sure you're making up 25% profit margin, I mean, when you go into the trenches, you're going to find out that things are not the way they seem to look. Like, so next time when you pitch, you do a very good job pitching. But if someone asks a question and especially if the person is someone that is technical, they don't just want to hear you, they want to know how that stuff works. Like, because I think it makes it very much interesting for them. So anytime you ask this question, make sure that you explain, okay, this is how we're able to achieve this. This may be the all of this.
Yeah, I was going to say that you breezed over your concerns. You didn't even say, you said it's just a combination of this and this, Stella and that, you just don't know. You didn't even say your unique advantage, you're not doing. All you just did was say, beauty is a combination of Stella and something else, and just moved on. So if you're saying I need a competitors or a combination, like, which is it?
Okay, thank you for that. The reason I breezed over was because I was trying to respect the time. They are our competition currently in the market. These are the tools that are being used, and we want to replace what people are using with ours. So yes, they are our competition. However, as much as we are competing with them, we are also learning from them, and that's why we are combining some of the features that various platforms have into a single platform, so that we can compete better.
Just say, oh, this is my competition, that's what I have that you do not have. Please put your hands together for the what's the biggest fact that my have found a way around foundation? Someone who posts calls and wrongly long exams. Last but not least, we have matching. Please put your hands together for the founder of matching.
Hello, good day, everyone. My name is Glory Roland, founder of Matching. So, unlike most projects in this space, their solutions are tailored to payments and DeFi, but Matching, we are bringing something interesting to the ecosystem. So, I present to you Matching, the first DeFi on Solana where you find love. So, the market consensus, dating apps are seen as platforms for connecting and finding dates. Growing concerns about catfishing and hookup culture. From my experience, after 1 month of building our dating community, we've gained over 5,000 organic followers across all social media platforms, 1,000 waitlist sign up, and over 56 hours of user space engagement. So our unique insight, Matching is addressing the growing dissatisfaction with traditional dating apps by tracking catfishing, hookup intentions, and lack of meaningful matches. Next slide. So this is how we intend to solve the problem of catfishing and retention addictive tactics. We are going to integrate video swipes, unlike in other platforms where they have photos and you don't really know if these persons are the real people they claim to that you're seeing on the pictures. So we are integrating video swipes and in-call compatibility cards, in the sense that when you call the person you are matching with, you're going to ask them questions, and just within 5 minutes of your call, you can tell if this person is your person. Yeah, so the next slide. So our traction, like I said, we have over 5,000 followers. Within just 1 month, we started building. We have over 1,000 wait lists. We partnered with Play to Learn and Wave. And we've launched our video podcast studio, to make sure that we bring the communities together and to know what we are building. Next slide. So the market research, in 2025, the global online dating app market is about $6.9 billion and intends to increase by 2030 to $12.3 billion. Next slide. So these are our competitors, Tinder, Bumble, and Badoo. And our competitors, what we are going to be doing more than them is we are including ID verification, subscription plan, the video-based swipe that I talked about to eradicate that catfishing. Next slide. Our revenue models, subscription-based, going to be subscription-based. Our events, adverts, revenue from social media platforms, group hangouts. The next slide. Our target markets are the crypto and tech professionals aged 18 and above seeking intentional and meaningful relationship. Next slide. Okay, thank you. Find love on chain.
No, I didn't see that you're chain. Where is it?
Is there the first page?
That's what I saw. Let me see the first page. That was there. Okay, find love on chain.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that pitch. Can you go to your experience? So what you listed there, they are not experiences, it's more or less your traction. Right?
Okay.
Your experience should be how many states in application have you used? What was the experiences using them? Those are like the reasons why you started doing, why you're like good persons and stuff, right? Also, I haven't really used any written application, so I don't know how to, but this is just my feedback. This should be more of your traction, is not your experience. The experience should be like things that happen to you and why you're doing your product. Thank you.
Okay, I want to say something. The corrections, yeah. Okay, the corrections were made from Mr. Zubi. So I don't want to say it loud, but that was like the feedback I got right here that she used this. Yes, before I was telling my story and why I'm the right person, but he corrected me to use this. Yeah.
Go to the business model. Okay, so this is where I kind of get lost in the sense of from revenue from social media platform and clothing brand and local games. So can you make it make sense?
Yeah, so we're launching a clothing brand outfit for lovers in the sense that this is just to make it more vibe, like matching clothing brand for lovers that they can wear to an event and stuff like that. But it's not what we are doing currently. It's on our roadmap. Then revenue from social media platform. Social media platform is like our major place because we have a podcast where we are going to be having videos. We are on all social media platforms, so we intend to like generate revenue from all the social media platforms.
Okay. So I have a few observations. It's almost like you are reading from the page. You need to own it. In as much as yes, you look at it for reference, but you should know what you're talking about, not start reading. Then the market size, you just read the market size. I don't know what you're trying to, what is Match Chain looking to achieve in that? Which market are you targeting? The global markets, the Latin Africa, you need to be done, right? Then the last one for me is, where's the problem slide, please? Yes, catfishing, retention, and addictive. So I feel like when it comes to products like this, you're selling, it should have like an emotional sell as well, right? And I think that ties down to what Danny was talking about, right? You're coming from a perspective of how trying to use it now is just such a pain, it's messy, it's this, it's that, right? And what you're trying to do makes it, is it fun, makes it ideal or whatever. Sell that emotion, it's too, I didn't get the emotional side of it because it's what you're selling. You're selling a product that people want to appeal to, right? So that generates my feedback. And, yeah, but I believe it's better.
Okay, can I say something?
Oh, you can say your thing.
Okay, so our target markets are intentional people in the tech and crypto space, professionals who work remotely. Yeah, so we are solving the problem of catfishing in the sense that most persons do not appear to be who they are, and you get this. Most of these modern apps were expected like always to come back to the app to look for people. So, but for matching, we are making you see the person who you're compatible with. Like you can just tell, like this is the person you're compatible with. While on the app, you get to call them, you get to talk with them, and stuff like that.
Totally get you. But to me, a user, is my product catfishing, or am I looking to get genuine interactions? Again, the emotion you're selling. Catfishing is just a subset. You're most likely to get genuine with the chill, right? So find that emotional appeal, latch onto it, and sell that. That's what I'm about it, right?
Okay.
Sorry, one more question. You didn't actually mention why you're building on chain. Did you? Because I didn't hear it.
Okay, so the subscription base, you get to pay using your Solana wallet, your Phantom wallet.
No, that's not what I mean. I said, why are you building this app on chain?
Okay, while I'm building dating app on chain, we took some feedback before we started building. Like that's even what we are doing. We put out a form. Like we have intentions of building something totally different in this space because there is no dating platform on this space. So we got feedback and people are saying this is interesting. That this is what they want, and that's why we're building.
You know, sorry, like I know your product from like when you first switched to and then the first thing you said was you're trying to get people that really work in this space. You're trying to think of people that work in this space because of similar to what to talk about. And I've been on one of those spaces where you say, oh, you know what, compatibility, you have something to talk about when you work in the same space. I mean that I thought that was like who I know when you're doing your change.
Yeah, it's part of the idea. It's part of the.
But you didn't say it, so if I didn't tell me, I didn't know from where I know.
So the thing is, because of time, it came from like a personal story. Like when I was using other dating platforms, the communication and understanding part was the problem. I didn't get people who can understand my work life, people who can understand what I do, and that is why we are building a more streamlined dating app where you can connect. Yeah. 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 So I didn't say that because of time. I was focusing on only the catfishing as a problem.
Hi, sorry. I didn't get your pitch from the beginning. It was really explained, and I'm just taking it from a completely different angle. I think what would be interesting is for businesses, something similar to this, right? We're interviewing, let's say, 100 people a day. They physically come, they're spending transport, and maybe one or two people is who we consider for the next round of interview, right? So we have this platform where you see your profile, and it's like speed dating to see if there's a connection for you with the company. I think it's a fantastic idea. I'll pay lots of money as a business owner. So just possible side of this, or not a pivot, obviously, but I think you should definitely consider it.
All right. Thank you so much.
Many businesses will pay for this, I promise you.
Thank you.
Yeah, our advice here, the product you're building here, why it integrates chain activities to it, it's not necessarily a I have you're not disrupting Web3 with dating. You get Bumble got the green light when they said, oh, women text first and niggas want to take them first. So it's also a plus. If you bring your own unique approach, it's nice. And then that is necessary to platform people something that works with that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
that's the round to our
So how's everybody doing? Good? Nice, nice. Thanks for the event. Thanks to all the judges. You asked very solid questions, very solid feedback, right? Also for the pitches, it's important that you take everything they said, right? You have to understand one thing, they're trying to help you make money, but also they're trying to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes they made, right? So it's standing on the shoulders of giants type of stuff, right? So thank you very much for showing up. We expect you to build better businesses. We expect to see you at the seed stage, wherever it takes you, right? And also for people that got advice to do a pivot or at least to expand their businesses, give it a thought, right? So the thing we normally like saying is this, is that if you build what you want to build as a founder, the market will tell you exactly what they want, right? Sometimes you can hold your views very strong, right? You can have very strong views, but hold them loosely in the face of superior logic, right? So when you get superior logic from people who have been there before you, just take it. You get so but that's it. I mean, it's amazing. We would probably, don't hold me to this, but we'll probably do something like this again for like a new batch, right? At the same time, who knows? Maybe some of you would be big enough in the market already to kind of sit where the judges are sitting. So let's hope that that's how it pans out. Then next is the hackathon is coming up. So it's basically ground zero for everybody here, right? And also, while you think you have leeway to go and kill us in the hackathons now, some of the big fishes are also coming back into the pond again. Some of the big dogs are coming back into the pond again. So it's going to be very, very competitive. But you, with Pitch Clinic, you have, how would I put it? You have an advantage, right? So let's keep moving your pitching, your communications, your products, your business, and everything. And we'll definitely see on the other side of success, right? So with that, I'll probably, you want to say something? Okay, so with that, I'll probably bring Pitch Clinic to a close. Yeah, so I'll listen a few words and I'll hand over to Hadiza and you can just go take pictures outside and